Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Brandy. First I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Obviously I have not been consistent with my uploads. I was really good about it and did one a week for like 3 weeks, and then I fell off. It's been at least 2 weeks that I've skipped now. So I'm jumping back into it. If you're here joining me, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing and enjoy my channel and all of its inconsistent glory. I'm going to try to do better, but if you are watching, I truly appreciate it. Today's video is going to be a favorite products roundup, not necessarily a September favorites, because obviously I haven't done a favorites before. So this is just going to be a roundup of my favorite products over the last few months, and let's get into it. So I'm going to do face products first, and I'm going to start with my favorite foundation that I cannot put down. I'm wearing it right now. It is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation. I have it in the shade Light 55N, but I absolutely adore this foundation. I tried to use another one of my foundations recently after I used this pretty much every day since I got it, and I couldn't wait to wash my face and use this the next day. It wears beautifully even under a mask. Like, I might have a little bit of foundation rub off on my chin just from talking and stuff at work, but I mean, the finish of this is beautiful. I do have combo oily skin, and I do have to blot quite a bit throughout the day, but I have to do that with like every foundation. But yeah, this stuff is beautiful. The coverage is medium, but it's like a really good medium. I can pretty much cover anything I want to cover, like my face right now. I do have breakouts on my chin, but this is all I have on. I don't have on any additional concealer or anything, but I highly, highly recommend this foundation for pretty much any skin type. Obviously I don't have any other skin type but my own, but from other reviews I've watched and things like that, I just have a good feeling that pretty much everyone would enjoy this. And next I'm going to talk about my favorite concealer, and it's the concealer I'm wearing under my eyes now, and I've been wearing it under my eyes every day since I've got it, which hasn't been too terribly long, but it's great. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the matte finish one, not the hydrating one. I have the shade Light Sand, but I really like this concealer. It's a very full coverage. You don't need much. I blend it out with a dry mini sponge. It's like this big. I don't wet it. I just use it dry, and I blend the concealer out. It highlights underneath of my eyes nicely, covers everything I want it to cover, and this stuff barely creases on me. Like, if I set it really, really well, it doesn't crease at all, but if I do like my normal amount of setting powder under my eyes, this stuff will stay pretty much. I mean, I just worked 8 hours. This is my face after 8 hours of work, by the way, but I've had this on for 8 hours and it still looks great. No major creasing. There was like a teeny tiny bit of creasing, which I did go ahead and pat out before I started filming this video, but definitely recommend this concealer. So the next face product is going to be this. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. I really wanted to get this for quite a while, but it had been sold out. But I mean, the packaging alone, just, I still can't get over it. It's beautiful, but this is the inside of it. I absolutely love these colors. Even the darkest one I can use. I was really surprised. You just go in with a light hand and I was able to use it. This one here is almost too light to see, but if I really build it up, or I'll mix it with some of the other shades, like I'll mix these two together, but this one alone, if I really build it up, it's just a really nice like light pink color. But I have been absolutely loving this blush palette. It gets a lot of hype and I definitely think it deserves the hype. And the next one is actually not new to me at all, but it's something I kind of dug into my collection and pulled back out and kind of rediscovered. But it is the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlighter Palette. I've had this for quite a while. I haven't used it in a while though. But you can see here, this is another palette where I can pretty much use every shade. I'm wearing this shade, the top middle one, today. So that's what I have on right now, and I love this palette. It's really pretty. This shade right here called Vivid is like the name says, it's very vivid. Most of these are. I find that I can really easily go overboard with this, but if you get like the right amount on your brush, it's just, these are blinding. Like if you want a blinding highlight on a budget, this is absolutely perfect. And now I want to talk brows. This brow pencil is extremely new to me. I've probably only used it like 3 or 4 times. It goes on very pigmented. I actually have to be really careful with it because it's very pigmented. But for an eyebrow pencil that goes on so smoothly, usually those kind of formulas are like you touch your eyebrows and it smears everywhere. This actually stays on really well. But this is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Black. And the reason I'm mentioning this, even though I've only used it a handful of times, is this is the first ever brow pencil I have used that says it's black, and it is actually black. It's what I have on my eyebrows right now, and it is actually black. And second brow product I want to talk about, also by e.l.f. This is the Wow Brow Brow Gel. It's a pretty basic brow gel, but I really like the shape of the brush, if you can see that. It's kind of tapered at the end. It's not too big. I do have very sparse brow hairs and pretty thin brows, so I don't like a big like wand where when I go over it I have to like clean up the mess around my brows. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But this was super cheap. Obviously it's e.l.f. and works great, holds my brows in place. I think this is like a fiber formula, so it adds a little bit of volume to the little bit of brow hairs that I actually have, and I would definitely recommend this. So the next product I'm going to talk about is a mascara. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. This is a tubing mascara, and it is the first tubing mascara I've ever tried. This container is very weighty. I don't know if it's acrylic or metal or what, but it's pretty heavy, which makes it feel really nice, honestly. But I wanted to try this stuff for a long time. I never wanted to order from the brand's website because it's really the only thing I wanted to try. They carry it at Ulta, but only in store, and my closest Ulta was always out of it, so I was never able to get it there. So this actually came to me in, it was some kind of subscription box or bag. I want to say it was Ipsy Plus. Pretty sure it was Ipsy Plus, but I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this when I am done with it. It's what I'm wearing right now, if you can see it. But the experience of a tubing mascara is actually, I find it to be really fun when I take off my makeup at the end of the day. You literally just take some warm water and get your lashes wet, and you pull the mascara off, and it comes off really easy in little tubes. So it's not really waterproof. I did go to the dentist with this on, and while I was laying down, my eyes were watering a little bit, and it did kind of flake off like the tiniest bit, but it wasn't too bad, and it wiped right off. Yeah, I really like this. It does make my lashes look really full, lengthens them a little bit, and it's been my favorite. It's been pretty much the only mascara I've been using. And next I want to talk about 2 liquid liners because I couldn't pick between these. The first one is the Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liquid Liner. It's a very small, lightweight tube, but it's just got a little brush tip. I find this incredibly easy to use. The liner comes out really inky and black and smooth. This has been one of my favorites since I got it. The other one is the Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liner, which is a felt tip. And this is a little bit more of a stiff felt tip, but I actually really like it for making a wing. I find it very easy to use. It's matte, it's black. I haven't had any issues with either of these liners skipping or anything like that. So I definitely highly recommend these, and I do winged liner pretty much every single day. So when I find a good liner, it's pretty much, you can know it's a good liner. And second to last thing I'm going to talk about, this is the lipstick I'm wearing right now that if you follow me on Instagram, I have been wearing this pretty much nonstop. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is the shade So Noir Cool, and I can't stand the name of this shade for some reason. I don't know what it is, but the liquid cat suits. I love the formula of these. Obviously very affordable. It's Wet n Wild, but I've tried at least 3 or 4 like $20 range black liquid lipsticks looking for my favorite one, and a friend of mine got this one and she really liked it. She posted a picture and I was like, that looks really nice, I'm gonna try it out. It's Wet n Wild, and this is my favorite one out of all the ones I've tried. So if you have not tried this and you're looking for a good black lipstick, I mean, it's pretty good. Definitely recommend it. And last, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite indie brands. I think they've been picking up a little bit of speed lately, but I've been following them for a while and I have quite a few of their products now, but specifically I wanted to talk about their iridescent chameleon shadows, and that is the ones I have. I have these 4 on the top and they all look really, really similar. They don't look that exciting, but I'm going to swatch these for you and show you why they are just like pure magic. All right, so I swatched them on the back of my hand. They're these shades, the ones I have, just so you know, I have Lunar Spectrum, Light Year, Saturn's Rings, and Solar Flare. But here they are, and just like, can you see the shift? And they're just like, I don't know, it's like a fairy peed on your hand or something. I don't know what to say, but these are like absolutely beautiful. I love them. I love using them for like an inner corner highlight. You could use them all over the lid for like just a one shadow ethereal kind of look. But they're all, like I said, they all kind of look similar in the pan, but they all have like their own little special shift going on, and I just cannot recommend these enough. They're beautiful. This is like 1 or 2 swipes for each one. It's super intense. These are super fun to use. Sometimes even if I don't use them, I'll just swatch them and just, I'm in awe at how much I love these. And like I said, those are the iridescent chameleons from Terra Moons Cosmetics, and as far as I know, it was that way. I'm assuming it's still that way. It's one woman that does everything. So a lot of the time when you are ordering from her website, you're pre-ordering, and it can take like a month or 2. From what I understand, going towards the holidays, it's going to take even longer, but I really think it's worth it. The products are beautiful. I have her pressed neons. I have those 4 iridescent chameleons, and I also have some of her cosmic chameleons, which are the ones under here. This green right here is amazing, but I love all of the products from her that I've gotten so far. I know she just released lip glosses, which look really pretty. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. If you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not subscribed, I would really, really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Like I said, I've been a little inconsistent, but I'm going to try to get more into it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.